My name is Ison and Mike. Started rapping in 2008.
I've never dreamt about a mansion, I've never dreamt about a Rari, but all my tracks sound wasted. I'm a big fan of Amari. I wanna wipe out of my girl, tired feeling for my mommy. Money talking so melodic, money making be my logic.
My name is Timbukolo, my surname is Jacob, and my English name is Isaac. My middle name is Isaac. So I tried to add some swag to my English name since I rapped in English. So the word ice stands for the illest cat ever. That's where like the original meaning for ice is. It's the illest cat ever on the mic. I have 3 tapes. I have My Impact, released earlier in 2014, and Your Impact EP, digital EP. It's an EP for my next tape. It was released last year in December 2014, the 8th of December. And there's a most recent one, which is My Big When Gone Yoko, which is for Yoko for short. And it was released on the 31st of July this year, in 2015. The production mainly is it's done by myself. But the first track is the only track that I used another local producer, which goes by the name of Automatic. I dropped the tape as some sort of an apology for not dropping the Your Impact tape. And the Your Impact tape is a tape that reflects on my life. And I like did some tracks that were gonna be rejects of the Your Impact tape, and I released them as Yoko. I didn't realize that the impact of Yoko was actually gonna be bigger than all of my single tracks and all of the mixtapes that I've ever released.
While I'm cocky,
Isaac Wilson. I'm actually using the name Isaac Wilson as a producer on my tracks because I feel like I made an impact with my first mixtape as Ice on the Mic, and I actually wanted to change the name because most people don't take me seriously, but I couldn't because I even tried asking people to call me Isaac Wilson and stuff, but they were used to Ice, that they told me that, nah man, you're Ice, and you're not gonna change. So I ended up using the name Ice, but Isaac Wilson as a producer, for people to get acquainted with the name, and then later on I'm officially going to change the name. I'm just affiliated to many crews like the OTE Artistry, DA Labs from Etowa, OTE Artistry from East London, Livestock from Motherwell, which is gonna be like a super crew, which features like super producers from Motherwell and super rappers, like dudes that are of top quality. We decided that we don't want rappers that are mediocre to represent us. We want like young rappers that will be the future of Motherwell rap, and to represent that. So that's why I teamed up with such producers like A Sounds, Bears, and artists like Vig, IP, and Orja. We are trying to make a name for ourselves as commercial rappers because we've been oppressed a lot by the boom bap artists, the so-called underground artists. They've been like on our backs for a while now, telling like they were blocking us from performing, they were booing us, they did whatever was in their power. They were blocking us from radio stations. There are even radio stations that don't want to play my music for being a straight up dude. I'm anti to all the beef, the beef-ish, because I feel like a fan doesn't need to choose sides. They need to listen to good music and then support that. That's my point.
Take a listen to the greatest rhymes and Satan lies and petrifies and fatal times I see through pagan eyes and blatant lies be told through naked minds and sacred minds. So I say, take your time and travel.
Oh yeah, this year I mentioned that I was gonna be competing on my first battle. I actually competed on it, but the videos are not out because of the bad picture. Like there was like the photographers lost so many clips, so we couldn't release that. So I'm part of Battle Chronicles. That's like a crew behind the battle rap scene in EC. The battle scene in EC is slowly growing because a lot of people in EC that are enjoying hip hop now weren't enjoying hip hop before the AK and Casper saga. Producing, it's not a phase. No, it's definitely not a phase. I've been doing beats. I've been doing beats. So I don't actually see myself doing beats in the future, but I really wanna like be a sound engineer one day, and that's what I'm gonna die as. I've worked with Easy the Don. There's a beat he's going to use later on, but people have not heard it yet. I worked with Luesta. There's a beat on his Paradise Eventually tape. The track is called Turn My Bass. It was actually a beat that was done by another producer from EL, but the quality wasn't that standard. So he wanted me to remake the beat because I'm actually good at remaking beats by other producers, which is the same thing that I did with the Boches production. I took the beat from a track and I remade it and I gave it to him and he rapped over it. So I've worked with Raystar, Boches, Easy, working with M2K now, and I'll be working with Just Aya. I've worked with Uvig. I've worked with Lujaman. There are a lot of people that I worked with, but I'm really not keen on listening to music. I actually listen to the beats. So if I do a beat for you, then you rap over it. I'll not ask for the track back. I'm actually gonna listen to the beat because I like listening more to beats than actual songs. Most approached me because in 2014 I entered beat battles around in PE and I won them all. And on the grassroots festival, they called over beat makers and they asked us to make a beat from samples that they provided from us, and the samples were chosen by Unyams, a national producer, like a dope ass producer. He gave us the samples. Then we were working. We were given like 24 hours to work on to choose like a sample from those 5 samples and make a beat. Then I chose one, I made the beat, then I ended up winning the challenge. So most of the rappers approached me and I chose who to work with. Nyams chose 5 beats, for 5 samples for us to sample and make a beat from. Then Yakim took the 5 samples, then gave it to us. Then we made beats from that.
Dirt on my chair, that seat is my down. You better just leave it alone. Shout out to Ice, the beat is so cold, the beat is so cold.
I feel like EC hip hop, I feel like there's a lot of jealousy. There's a lot of people who who have allies, who have alliances. They roll with a certain clique. If they roll with a certain clique, they push music of that clique. They don't focus on the dope music that comes from EC. They don't focus on that. And that's what I've been all about. I've been searching. I literally can spend a day searching for music, downloading every link that I find from an EC rapper. Then end up finding music that I wasn't exposed to. So I feel at first there should be a team that has a site dedicated to EC hip hop. A site that is dedicated to EC hip hop and get rappers off the .file host thing. I'm officially off that. Like I don't wanna, because when you click once on the download button, the number of downloads doubles. So nobody knows how many people downloaded their music. Even if the track is not downloaded, the number of downloads increments. So you may think 1,000 people downloaded your music, but it's actually 300 people that downloaded your music. So I really want people to get off that. I have two projects that I'm working on that I'm gonna release next year. I think they're 90% done, and they'll be released next year. And there's a single that I'm going to release, which is called Abnormal. The single is on about my life, what's happening in my life, because I don't really talk about my life in my songs.
I just wanna feel normal. What does it take to feel normal? Am I normal? Is this normal?
You should check out facebook.com /ice on the mic, and on Twitter it's at ice _on_the_mic. Battle Chronicles, OTE, DA Labs, Loud Voice Entertainment, Fuck Fame, Blacksmithed, Luja Man, Abantu, Black Seed, Spit Bars, Black Z, The Geniuses, to whoever's doing some dope music and it's from the EC. Big ups to you. Don't stop. It only can get bigger from here on.
My brothers have been supporting me. My fans are the reason I am recording. See, I get emotional whenever they applauding me. But I look at my home.